To say that Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi 4 has been the biggest hype game of the year would be the understatement of the century. At the time of this video, this game is still trending on Twitter days after its announcement on the Dragon Ball Games Battle Hour event. And while our imaginations are running wild, we're not considering the biggest problem that Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi 4 is about to face. It looks too good. And I know a lot of people are scratching their head off that statement. It looks too good. That's a problem. What are you saying, perfection? Now, you know me. I'm going to give you the real. Yes, I'm hyped about this game, but I'm not about to pump you guys up like these other channels. And I'm going to give you a dose of truth about what we're about to face with Budokai Tenkaichi 4 that is going to be like the sour taste left in our mouth. This game looks too good, and it is a problem. Okay? Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi 4 obviously uses character sprites and not character models. Anyone can look at that trailer and tell that right off the bat because it has very similar graphics to Dragon Ball FighterZ. What does Dragon Ball FighterZ use? They use sprites, whereas Xenoverse 2, they use character sculpts or character models. And this is what's going to set these two games apart, and it might make Budokai Tenkaichi 4, and we're just using Tenkaichi 4 as the name because they have not given this Tenkaichi an official name. This is what might make this Tenkaichi game kind of like, it's definitely going to make it fall flat because while we're all imagining that big cushy roster, we're expecting this game to ante up from Budokai Tenkaichi 3 because at the recording of this video, Tenkaichi 3 ended off with like 161 characters. And yes, while we're bearing in mind that we had like several Gokus and Vegetas, we had tons of missing characters. Like second form Frieza, third form Frieza, King Cold, Mecha Frieza. We had the missing forms of Cell, which at this time is only second form Cell. We had Garlic Jr., we had missing forms of Baby, Fasha. We had everyone. And that's what we're expecting in return. But with them using character sprites, this is gonna, like, you don't understand. Character sprites are expensive. They're very expensive in comparison to what Xenoverse 2 does. Xenoverse 2 is very cost effective because you can make a beautiful character model. And yes, while you're still spending a couple of $1,000s to do the character model, that pales in comparison to the money you will spend having a character sprite done where each and every frame is drawn out and we get these Shintani level graphics. That's the issue. Obviously, they're gonna come in with a roster similar to Dragon Ball FighterZ, where I think they had like 40 some odd characters instead of like the massive 161. At the recording of this video, Xenoverse 2 has 129 characters, including DLC 16, and that game still feels like we don't have enough. So when Tenkaichi 4 comes out, and we're expecting we're expecting closer to 300 because we're thinking, okay, Tenkaichi 3 plus everything that's occurred in Dragon Ball Super, plus a little bit more things we haven't seen before. But with them having character sprites and not models, and every character probably costing like I'm ballparking it here because every character could potentially cost upwards of $30,000 to $40,000 to $50,000, and that's on the cheap end. Okay, so obviously by the time they're done, it's only going to be like 40 characters. That's not going to sustain this community, and that's not going to sustain this game. You can have the best gameplay in the world, and the reason that this is a bigger issue is that we're content to give up CAC and customization in the thoughts that we're going to have like closer to 300 characters. That's the thing. We're giving up CAC, we're giving up customization in the thoughts we're going to have more. So like if you come with Budokai Tenkaichi 4, you don't have Kale, Caulifla. Let's say that like they hit all like the main event characters. Like, okay, obviously they're gonna have Jiren. Obviously they're gonna have Master Ultra Instinct. Obviously they're gonna have Golden Frieza hit, Broly. They're gonna hit all like the main arc characters, the main arc rivals and everything. But we know that that's not what makes a Tenkaichi roster. You have to have those rare side characters too, because that's like that's the ambience of a Dragon Ball game, especially a Tenkaichi game, is having all those options, having all those side characters, having all those rare alts, like having like fighting Trunks and not just sword Trunks, or having like an accurate Super Vegeta and not just like, oh, plain Super Saiyan Vegeta, and oh, well, we gave him this form that says Super Vegeta, but it doesn't look like Super Vegeta. So while we're all being hyped about this game, these are very real concerns that I have. I'm not trying to be negative. I want to clarify that. I'm being realistic because everyone is hyping this up, but I'm giving you the dose of reality. These are character sprites. Get ready for a Demon Slayer roster. Get ready for a Dragon Ball FighterZ roster. And they are definitely, I would not be surprised if they come out and like, look, we got this over-top gameplay and we're going to have like 30 or like best case scenario, they say we have 50 characters at launch. That alone is going to trigger this community. If you say anything under what Xenoverse 2 has, this game is not like, it'll be played, and the same usual suspects will get the views in the first month on YouTube for it. But people are gonna stay on Xenoverse. I'm sorry. Like, even if they say, well, month 1 we're gonna have Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo. No. And I'm not trying to be negative. I'm being real. I'm giving it to you real. Like, where I'm already like suspecting like they're gonna cut the giant characters too. So that's also help, because like some in me, like, it is a lot that I'm thinking about right now in regards to this game, because I'm hyped about it, but like, it's just like Corrupt the Wish. We always play this game on Game Packs, right? Corrupt the Wish. Get Budokai Tenkaichi 4. Cuts the roster into a fraction of a fraction. That's what I'm thinking about now. But guys, let me know your concerns in the comment section below. I just wanted to give you some realistic expectations for this game. I want to present to you the real problem that Budokai Tenkaichi is about to face. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.